Konyung bimat vetet, ma itnui konnyo. Tet, the Lunar New Year and the beginning of spring in Vietnam. In the days of Tet, families head out into their city or town to enjoy the decorations. Along the Han River in Danang, the streets fill up with people dressed in their new clothes. They stop, they smile, and take photo after photo, creating memories that will last a long, long time. Tet has always been the biggest, the loveliest, and the most important festival in Vietnam. Everyone knows the lights, the flowers, the food, but few remember this. There was a time when Tet belonged to the night. Let's walk through Hanoi in the 1920s. Lanterns glowing through winter mist, soft bells in distant temples, shadows moving between flower stalls before dawn. Tet was not just a celebration, it was rivalry, it was mischief, it was whispered magic, and not every lantern was meant to be seen. Before sunrise, the flower markets came alive. Families guarded their peach blossoms like treasure. Kumquat trees were polished leaf by leaf because prosperity could not arrive in a dusty pot. But sometimes the most valuable flowers were hidden. Golden blooms wrapped in silk, rare branches revealed only at the final hour. In some villages, there were secret flower peak competitions where the unveiling of a single blossom could decide the luck of an entire household. Moi bong hua, moi chik denlong, diu xiao mot bimat. Children ran between stalls chasing falling petals because elders whispered that the petal that lands on your shoulder was not random, it was chosen. And along the river banks, some believed a mischievous spirit roamed, stealing lanterns, hiding flowers, returning them only when small charms were offered in exchange. Was it superstition or something older? There were years when fireworks were restricted, but Tet has never liked silence. So the alleys became stages, hidden courtyards, rooftops, back streets known only to locals. Moitia lua ban len troi, la mot bi mat beve totien. Sparks twisted into dragons, phoenixes bloomed in smoke, and children watched from balconies wide eyed. Some families slipped tiny paper wishes into homemade fireworks, sending private messages skyward. Not for strangers, not for neighbors, but for ancestors. Only those who knew the right alley could see the full display. To everyone else, the night looked ordinary. Death was playful, but it was also layered with secret meaning. Children hid inside dragon costumes, not just to perform, but to surprise houses believed to hold strong fortune. In certain towns, children, not elders, judged the most magical lantern. Their silence decided the year's luck. Moi tro choi, moi nile, diumang mot bimat. Families floated paper wishes down rivers at midnight. If the paper drifted smoothly, fortune would follow. If it spun in circles, caution was advised. Animal shaped Glutinous rice cakes were baked in some regions. Tigers for strength, carp for perseverance, birds for freedom. And in quiet corners of homes, tiny dishes of rice were left unseen, offerings to wandering ancestors who might pass by unnoticed. Some alleys were said to be enchanted. Lanterns there flickered when mischief was near. Petals fell only for the luckiest eyes, and not everything that shimmered in Tet light was only smoke. Tet dazzles. LED lights, grand decorations, crowds, and countdowns. But beneath the brightness, something older still breathes. In floating lanterns, in folded paper wishes, in the way families still guard their flowers carefully. Look at the horse glowing here in the night. Modern, electric, brilliant, and yet it carries the same ancient hope that the new year arrives strong, fast, unstoppable. Tet nyak chungta rang du moi thu the doi. Nyong bimat kwa khu one song trong ansang. Tet has always been more than a date on a calendar. It is a quiet agreement between generations, between the living and those who came before. Through hidden flowers, secret wishes, midnight sparks, forgotten cakes, enchanted alleys, Tet renews something invisible. Every year we begin again, brighter, wiser, together. And if you look closely, the ghosts of Tet past still dance in the glow of every lantern. Moinam Tetlai Baddao wa Liksu one song trong tung anden tung bi mat chuake.